Um, I would say the first goal first. I had emotions, incredible emotions. I had goosebumps because the desire to score. A friend of mine passed away, and it was an example. And the name was La Grinta. When you know you don't stop and you go. And Cucho, the goal that he scored, the first one was amazing. And after that, all the goals. I love it because we score in different ways. And obviously the third goal was, I have no words for that. This is this faculty to go and to, I want you to still attack instead of defending. And they did it well, so I have no words for the emotions that I had.
Kind of expanding on that, where do you think this team finds the drive and energy to get that last push in the final 5 minutes after playing 90 minutes?
After playing 4 games, every 4 days. Passion, competitive spirit, like I like to say, and desire to write a story. And that's why they're able to find a way all the time to come back. Yes, we can talk about tactic and so on, but for me, here, this is the most important, and they are really strong for that.
And obviously you went with Hagen today in goal. Can you just talk a little about that decision and just how you think he performed tonight?
I made the decision in the beginning of the competition, so I didn't know if I would change game after game, but I wanted Nico to play the final if he made the final. Why? Because when he started, he did a good job. He saved a few goals, and it was also the moment for him to give him my trust and also to give him the possibility to show that he can help us, and he did it. So I'm really proud of that.
You mentioned the passion and the emotion late in the match. The third goal in particular, to seal it, but it was that counterattack and build up. I guess what was going through your mind? It seemed like there was a release, obviously, of excitement in the stands, but it felt like everything built up to a crescendo, and then you had something that maybe you didn't expect 2 minutes earlier.
Yeah, this is football. It's, we cannot predict anything. And what I like about my team is, depending what the opposition give us, they are able to do something. And the third goal for me was a beauty. Why? Because when I took the team, I tried to explain to my players that, yes, the goal is important. This is the final action. But what we do before, this is more important for me. And don't get me wrong, Jason plays it really well. But Cucho as a number 9, he could have kept the ball and tried to do something. But again, this is my team. This is our team. This is the pass, the gift, and after that, boom, celebrate. So that's why I was really, really happy for that.
And what does it mean for the club to win MLS Cup, and then 9 months later, you now win Leagues Cup again at home?
No, I am an easygoing guy. When you work with good people, you can achieve a lot of things. So when I met and when we decided to work together in this club, I knew that we will do something. I didn't know when, but I knew it. And this club simply deserve what is happening, because the story to save the club, it's amazing. And also what they do every day behind the scene in terms of details, this is something that is rare. So that's why I'm really happy that I can give them something like this.
Over there. There you go.
Hello, Coach. Good evening. Congratulations. Of course, now you have to focus going back to the league, to the Major League competition. But in 1 month, you're going to be playing for another trophy, another cup against Club America. What is your thoughts about facing this other tournament? pretty much a month from right now.
Yeah, it should be a really good game because Club America it's a really good team. I like the way they play. I like also the coach, what he does, and the players. So again, we're gonna have the time to prepare this game, but again, this is a one game only. So tactically, it's gonna be interesting, but also mentally, it's gonna be good because this is just for one trophy, and we deserve it, both team. But again, I think that the most important is how in 1 month how we're gonna be, so in terms of state of mind. But for sure, we're gonna compete to win another trophy for sure.
Hi, Coach John Arnold.
Yeah.
You mentioned Cucho's unselfishness on the final, but it's pretty nice when he scores as well. That's his job. What did you think of what he did tonight? Just finding a pair of goals in extremely critical moments is kind of stoppage time and not stoppage time, both halves at the end of both halves.
Like I told you, the first goal for me was amazing because he showed who he is in terms of he can place the ball, he can shoot, but the rage that he has to score. My mother-in-law love him for that, not for the way he scores, because his passion that he has. So after that, yeah, he provoke things for the other goal, but this is who he is. Like I told you, behind the scene, we try to help him and to give him tools to get more consistent and to get better because he wants to be better. So this is a reward for him, and I'm happy for him.
And just quickly, this year you were able to go into the round of 16 directly as MLS Cup champion. Now you've secured that right as the League's Cup champion. How much does it help to avoid that first round of a competition that you obviously know very well and know how taxing it can be to be in that round again?
Yeah, this is amazing because, as you know, we have many games, and in the future we're gonna have also more games because this is the way it is, in this league or other leagues. So the idea is to be prepared for that. We try to be prepared to play 55 games, 60 games, and this is the way it is. So if we can avoid one round, this is amazing. So again, this is a consequence of what they do on the pitch, and that's why we have this situation.
Let's go to the back row.
Yeah, Coach, congratulations.
Thank you.
I wanted to ask you about, we were just talking to LAFC's coach about rivalries and all that. Do you guys think this is a rivalry even though they're in the other conference?
Look, I don't know if this is a rivalry. So by fact, we played a few finals against each other. So we can call it like this. But there is many teams also, in the league and good team. But because we face them, in finals, that's why we call it like this. But this is so difficult to play against them. So really good team.
Let's go back to the front row.
Coach, you talked about Cucho's obviously physical abilities and everything and growing physically on the field. Can you talk about off the field? Earlier this season, he had team suspension. He had all these different things going on, and now where he is now, can you just talk about his growth?
Yeah, to grow, you need time, and you have to know yourself a little bit better, and you have to be also ready to modify certain things to get better. And Cucho is getting better at that because he has the talent, and he can do so many good things. But at the same time, I'm not alone. The chemistry of the group, so the players that try to help each other, and the staff and everyone. So again, this is not because I discussed with Cucho to tell him certain things that now is good. No. We are all involved because, again, this is the dynamic collective that we have. So he wants to succeed. And for me, that's why he's able to perform like that.
Coach, congrats on the win.
Thank you.
Your hometown, where you're from, was it La Harvey?
Yeah.
They had, painters like Monet and Bodine come, from there that are known for their big strokes and monumental strokes. Do you feel like you get some of that motivation from the way that they paint and are able to show movement and passion on their paintings? are you able to take some of that and put, be an artist out there for the pitch?
I love the question. Wow. I don't know if I understood everything in the beginning, but again, with a lot of humility, I come from my parents, they were doing events, plus the job that they had. And I saw many things. And I remember that when I was young, I was able to see different culture, to have different emotions by seeing certain things. And when I stopped playing, I knew that I would become a coach. And I knew that I wanted to do a bit of what my parent was doing. So I don't know if I am an artist, but I trust my art. And for me, my art is my vision. And this is something that I want to share with my players. So that's why for me, this is important to be myself, because I was almost upset against me when we conceded the first goal. Not almost, I was upset against me because we attack in a certain way. And when we concede the goal, I changed a bit the shape because I wanted to be a little bit more safe. And this is not me. And I got punished. So that's why I went back to certain things. And I wanted to see that, I wanted to feel that. And I think that when you talk about art, I don't know if this is art, but for me, this is something that I believe. And again, sometimes I cannot be, all people cannot understand really what I do because there is many things that I don't know. But at the end of the day is to have clarity with my players and to give them the possibility to express themselves. So, yeah.
And Coach, you said 2 years ago when you first came to Columbus that your style of play likes to evoke emotions. Tonight, by not switching up pretty much everything, you play your game. Can you just talk about invoking the emotion out of the fans? It was over 20,000 again. Just the energy that the fans brought you guys today.
Like I told you before, for me, I don't like to talk too much, but I like to do stuff, and the people that I work with, I try to transmit that. And I had a goosebump, I think 6 or 7 times during the games, because of the fun, because of what happened, because one action, because one feeling, because one situation. That's why I love my job.
All right, we're going to go to Zoom and Charles Bonham.
Hi, Wilfried, can you hear me?
Yes.
Congratulations. You guys now, I know you don't want to enjoy this match, but you quickly have to turn towards the league. And I wonder, with all the emotional highs and lows that you experience in these finals, can your team go and win the league again? Do you see Supporter Shield as a realistic target? And how do you go about keeping them performing at this level after everything they've put in?
To be honest with you, me as a coach, my players will not tell you that. But I don't mind about the Supporter Shield and try to win the MLS Cup. I mind about the consistency that we can have and how many games that we can win. In Montreal, we won 21 games and we lost the Supporter Shield for 1 point. And usually 21 games, you are champions. So again, the idea is to turn the page, this new page, not tonight, but in 2 days, and after that go back with the league, something that we like. We have 11 games, 12 games to play to achieve something, and we're going to try to do everything to be limitless.
And we have one last question online from LA. Let's go to Josh Gross.
Thank you, Wilfried. Congratulations. I'm wondering if you can speak to LAFC's approach tonight. They sat back very deep in the first half and intentionally wanted to come out more on the front foot in the second half. How did they challenge you? What did you think of their approach over the 90 minutes?
Yeah, it was a good challenge from me and my staff and the players because, so first of all, as you know, they play with the back five. They played like this the last 5 games, something like that. This is not easy to break down a back five, especially when they play low like this, but they are so good for the counter-attack. And after that, they decided to press us. We found gaps between the lines. We could have been more clinical, I would say, to attack the box and to finish the action. But we suffer. We suffer because there are the situations. But again, we were able to stay together when we were struggling a bit and to be as a team and to reverse the momentum, I would say. And after that, we scored a few goals the way we scored. So I think tactically it was a good game to watch, but also for me and my staff, it was good to have this game because we changed certain things during the game. And I can tell you that the water break was good also to adjust certain things.
You seem to have can I just follow up? You seem to have LAFC's number, but do they bring the best out of you? Do you see them and your team as sort of you have to rise to be your best to defeat them? Is that how you view them?
Oh yeah, come on. This is such a good team, such a good team. So again, it's all about details. To counter their offensive transition, we have to be sharp. We have to be good in terms of positional play, especially when we attack, because they are going so quick and fast forward. With Olivier Giroud also, this is another tool. We have to be so good for that. And trust me, this is so difficult to play against them, and they're going to do a good end of the season also.